Hey there, folks. How's it going? It's me, Dunkzinski here, for another episode of Rancho Del Dunkzinski. Today, we got a couple of plants to water, a couple of plants to check in on, and a couple of plants to plant. So let's get to it. Looks like the birds got to the strawberries. Let's see how they like the peppers when they grow. Revenge will be mine. We will win the day, gang. Here is the daily pumpkin check. You can see her in between the leaves there. Looking good. There's also that one right there that looks like it may have been pollinated naturally, not by me. We just have a monster of a vine sprouting around. Look at the top of the corn with the corn tassels. Very nice to see. We're starting to get some greenery here at the onion patch. There's some there, some over there, some right there. So I think these guys still need some more water. And then after some water, for a couple more days at least, we can switch them to some fertilizer. Monty had gotten to the willows. He teared up a couple of the bags. As you can see there, that was him ripping it, trying to eat this poor little guy. You can see some of the roots popping through. So this guy lost a lot of the soil. The rest of these guys are pretty okay. And there is still some frogs. So, I mean, not too bad. We'll give them some water. Here we go. Watering the willows. I see one frog outside the willow bin already. Give the willows all the water they want. And the frogs. Yeah. As much water as they desire. Looking okay. I'd say looking good, but Monty got to him. Silly little ranch pup. Here's those two poor plants that were in that awful garden bed from Lowe's. They're in the recovery bay here with Buddha. Sleepy pig. Sleepy piggy. Sleepy oink oink. So here we are in the shed, gang, because we need to do a refill on our CalMag and our 2020. Unfortunately, I don't have gloves. So I don't have a way to block my hand from the 2020. So I'm going to end up with deeply blue hands. But first we need to open this up, and then we'll pour from the big bottle to the small bottle. Just like that. And I'm going to fill this small bottle almost all the way. There's our CalMag ready to go. Next up, we need our 2020. Very unfortunate I don't have gloves right now. That's alright. Such is life. Trying to break this big chunk up into smaller chunks. A couple of chunks in there and then start breaking it up. And we just break up as many chunks as we can in here. By just pressing it up against the glass. Oh, and as expected, my hands have been dyed blue. So we'll wash off what we can. But this is some pretty strong dye. Doing a quick sunflower check-in. Still no head on that guy. That one's coming along nicely. If we come in close. Look at that. It's budding, I think. I don't know how sunflowers work, but I think it's working well. These guys here are also doing very, very nice. Growing taller and taller day by day. This guy was a transplant. He's doing great though. I'm surprised he was grown in a really small container to start with and kept in there for far too long. These guys are about knee high and they're continuing to grow larger and larger as the days go on. Alrighty, next up we are going to do some planting in these two planter boxes. On the left side we're going to do, not sure yet. I know for sure we're going to do some more sunflowers. And I also have some other things that we can plant. Probably won't do the sunflowers in this. We'll probably just dig a hole, plant the sunflowers there, probably plant them in a row, and see what happens. I got some ideas for that. But we're starting with these guys. Let's go see some seeds. So here we are at the table. I'm also right next to it. We got some chocolate cherry sunflowers that Amanda got off Amazon that she wants to see planted. So that's the sunflowers we're going to plant. We also have some catnip that I want to plant. And I believe we have some like microgreens, culinary herbs actually, excuse me, culinary herbs to plant. So this and this we'll do in our boxes over there. And then the sunflowers we'll do in a row along the side. Let's get planting. We're going to start off with some catnip from Botanical Interest. These are heirloom catnip. Fancy, fancy. Look at that little kitty. Look at that little meow meow. It says there's 600 milligrams of seed. I don't know how many that is in the actual seed form. So we'll see what it looks like. Probably spread the whole thing out. And then we will cover it up with some topsoil. Well, not topsoil, but some soil on top. Because topsoil is its own thing. Oh wow, there's all kind of information. Let me pull this back over here. There's all kind of information on the inside of the seed packet about how to use it in the kitchen, starting them indoors. That's fancy. Nice looking batch of seeds. I'm going to start just liberally applying them. And I'm going to try and cover the whole bed. And we'll just kind of chaos them into existence. Still have so many seeds in the package. We'll just make one more quick pass. And there's still some left, so we can plant some more, I don't know, somewhere. We'll pick a good spot. So it says these should be about 1/8 to 1/4 depth. So let me get 1/4 worth of soil to pour on top of it. Alright, I'm just going to sprinkle soil on top. Give it a nice good covering. And then we'll come back in with water in a second. We're not fertigating yet because these are just seeds. And seeds have enough stored energy that they don't need me giving them extra drugs. Unlike the rest of our plants. They need all that extra stuff they can get to grow big and strong. There we go, that's looking pretty good. Pretty well covered. Now let's rip open the other pack of seeds and see what we got in there. Alright, for this next one, we're using some Seeds of Change, Organic Garden Collection, Culinary Herbs. I believe we got these from I want to say Lowe's. I forget where we got the botanical interest seeds from. But it looks like these have individual seed packets. We've got slow bolt cilantro, Greek oregano, Genovese basil, and Italian flat leaf parsley. So let me get these guys on the ground here. These seed packets are actually like plastic, and they've got a cut here thing. I need to actually go get something to cut them with. Hold on. Stand by. I keep a pair of snippers in my car just in case any cool plants pop up. So I'm just going to use some snippers to cut along the cut line. All right, so I'm going to do flat leaf parsley in this quadrant. And just kind of chaos some seeds into place here. There we go. This one's harder to get the seeds out than the traditional seed packet, I would say. Or maybe I'm just not used to it. Probably the latter. We'll see if I get used to it as we go on. But that's all the seeds in this package. Looks like I concentrated a good big group of them right there. Next up, we'll do the Genovese basil. These seeds feel smaller, so maybe they will come out of the package easier. There we go, starting to see some pop out. Try and spread them around. Here we go. That was pretty good. Make sure we got them all. Packed for 2026, it looks like. Can't read that. Here we go, Greek oregano. I can read that. This sell by 2026. Oh, I need to put these where they go. Try and keep track of what I'm planting in here. So we've got the Italian flat leaf basil there. Then we have the Genovese basil here. Next up, we'll do Greek oregano over here. Well, these are tiny seeds. Kind of shock and blast them everywhere. I like these seeds. These seeds are perfect for the seed packet. And last up, but not least up, we have the slow boat cilantro. Well, these seeds are big. Those seeds float out pretty easily, though. I think I got the hang of these seed packets. We'll tuck that guy in there so we know what's planted there. Now, similar to the other one. We'll take more of this raised bed and potting mix and just sprinkle it over top of each one of these guys until we're about a quarter to an eighth. Make sure they're nice, loose, loosey-goosey with our soil. Just spreading it out by hand. There we go. Looking good. Let me go get 2 gallons of water. I will be right back. All right, just gonna water in the new soil we put on top. These beds are pretty free draining, so I'm not too worried about overwatering, because they're meant to be like self-watering dealy boppers too. You fill up the pipe and the water wicks up from the bottom. It's got drain holes on the side. Gonna give the rest of the water to these guys. They're looking really good. This dragon's breath. I've been given a monster mix for the most part. They've really started to take off. The standard water is good for them too, I guess. So, I've watched videos of giant pumpkin growers, and they usually stack like a pallet, and then some cardboard, and then like a layer of carpet, and then some more cardboard, and then like a layer of sand. I don't have a pallet right now though, and I don't think I'm gonna make it to an official weigh-in or anything like that. I'm just growing this guy for fun to see how big it'll get, but I would like to know what size it is in the end. So I think we'll go ahead and put this cardboard down for now, but we'll try and find a pallet or something to slip under it too. Beautiful looking pumpkin so far. Trying to gently slip this under without causing too much chaos. Oh my gosh. This is difficult. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's our first layer. That's going to be our only layer for now. We'll add more as she starts to get more girthy. But that'll at least get her off of the bark, the wood chips. What a nice looking vine, though. Okay, guys, just wanted to take a moment to say thank you so much for watching my video. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a like. If you want to, go ahead and give it a subscribe. But you don't have to. That's totally up to you. I'd super duper appreciate it if you did, though, because I am a small channel trying to grow, just like the rest of the plants out here. So, all you really got to do is have a good day, and I'll catch you later. This is Dunkzinski signing off.